Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are welcome to our week 6 paper preview video, which is a Blue Coupon week for the 2023-2024 UK Football Stroke Aussie season, which will bring you our paper preview. And during the course of this video recording, we'll be showing you the pages of the 3 major journals which we use on this channel, namely the Post Telegraph, the Special Advance fixture, and the Right On Football fixture. And I will show you the pages. We'll be showing you areas to concentrate on that will maybe bring you the draws or the cannot draws from as it were. And while we'll also be discussing what transpired for last weekend to see if we fared well or not. And also we have some nice games we'll be showing you for this video recording, which is telling us that from our Niger record, number 39 is pairing number 40, a very strong pair which I've used over time, a very long time coming, and I hope and pray that that pair do deliver us this week. While also we have the banker of number 16, and that's another wonderful banker which is coming from our Right On Football fixture. I actually did use this banker a lot for last season, and it's coming here again the first time for this season. Hopefully we pray it delivers as usual. While we're doing that, we'll be showing you the sequence which brings these digits our way. So I will implore you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this video recording while clicking on that like button and getting subscribed to this channel in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time. Click on that subscribe button and so you get subscribed to the channel. And while you're on this platform, you have the advantage of winning your bet, and most especially the come for the weekend games, taking from the 1 to 49 matches on the coupon fixture for the week. So do that right now. While you also place your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation, or if you want to choose a particular video you want to make us do for the extra corner video, which is the third and concluding video for the week, you can go right there right on now and choose a particular video. Vis-a-vis, if you want us to make the one banker video, if you want us to make the pair video, or you want us to make the nap video, or if you want us to make the winning line video, which is comprised of 5 games, but that's still, if you want us to make the 5 dead games video, out of these 5 options you choose one and make us know. Then we'll compile the suggestions and use that to form the basis of the video we'll make and call it the extra corner video, and that comes very close to the weekend. At the midweek we present our main video recording, and for the past 2 weeks you agree with me that that particular presentation has been very favorable. We did a 3/3, 4/4, as well as 4/5 for 2 weeks ago. That was week 4, and come week 5 we did again a one banker and a pair, and I asked you guys if you want the complete game to that one banker and a pair, which is a 7-digit game. You guys said most persons actually asked for it. I gave it to them, and that delivered 3/7. And you can imagine in the weeks of full payment, that's a good way to start the season. We ended well, and I think we have also equally started well, and we pray it continues. It's only God that can determine that, but the best we can do is to wish for it. I know you also wish for it, and we'll do our best to go into research to bring you all of this. All we do here is basically research based. We go into our archives, we have things we expect, we work on them and see if they are good to go. Then we'll bring them your way. So before we start the video proper, let's just flip through what transpired for last weekend. I think the first video we made, we presented the 2 bankers, none saw the light of the day, but the main video saw us through, where we gave number 40 as a banker, then for the 2 pairing number 37, and asked if you want the complete game, should reach out to us. And the complete game was 17, 47, 40, 42, 37, 27, and 48. And those who actually reached out, you agree with me that I answered all the messages that I got via text message, WhatsApp. Then in the comment section, I answered everybody. So I believe everybody got that message last weekend. And if you stick on it, I believe you have won, and you can come out here and share your testimony with us. We welcome that. And I want to say thank you to all those who are reaching out behind the scenes and sponsoring this video, giving us something to encourage us, because they know that what we do is profiting them, and we pray we keep doing things that will profit every one of us. And for those who are telling us thank you, we actually are coming out here to say we really do appreciate what you guys are doing for us. And for those who are also just telling us thank you by words of mouth, we really do appreciate all of that, because it shows that we are reaching out to persons. We are not doing this in vain. So the last video we made also presented a pair which did not see the light of day, and that pair came from our Post Telegraph. And I don't want to say I'm disappointed on that paper right now, but the way that paper is going is not. The editor better sit up and see how I can revitalize that paper. The King and George group of paper is one of the papers I really do depend on. They kept me in this business. They made me to remain in this business over those decades, and I think I'll still be in it in as much as they still printing their papers. But I want to understand the papers, and if possible, just like the previous editor was doing, the late editor, he used to present lecture based on the papers. If this current editor can do it, publish it, make us know, create a day, we might be able to go. Or if we cannot make it, we have to send somebody down who will receive this lecture and get to understand these papers well, because for now we don't think the papers are what they claim to be anymore. So let's see the pages of our papers, and we'll be starting with the Post Telegraph that we have right here in front of us. This is our Dreamland section where we have number 1 and 2, and that is commentary games 1 and 2 as well. While number 9 and 18, that forms the pair of our commentary game 6. And come next week, the football annual, which is being advertised here, will be coming at courtesy of our King and George group of papers. Because we have already actually spoken at length discussing other issues, I want to rush through what we're going to be doing during the course of our paper preview video. And I want to chip in this one. We have number 16 here, where we have number 18 at this spot. What we are supposed to have here is number 18. It's supposed to be repeated from this spot to this point. But now they use number 16 to intersect number 18 there. In the good old days, that could be a very good sequence, which we have to look into. But in recent times, well, only time will tell. Then, like you know, for our even week, we usually have a pair which we look at the front page of our Post Telegraph. And for last week, for that pair actually delivered, it was, I think, 28 and 37, and he played number 28. And the pair is for this week number 39 and numbers 41. So that is the pair in the yellow patch. It's an even week pair which we actually did use for last season, and I think it made us a lot of profit. So it's coming our way once again in this current season, so we'll keep using it, hence it's still playing. At the inside back page of our Post Telegraph is our 1-2S forecast column. Why I'm bringing out this particular column now is, if you look at game 1 and 2, it's -1x1, -1x1, and that is a similar rating, very close together like that. It spoils something for us at the end of the day. So we'll be looking closely at that game 1 and game 2, and that is the match Bournemouth between Bournemouth and versus West Ham, and Brentford versus Tottenham. So numbers 1 and 2, we'll be looking at it closely in our subsequent video, because it seems something is right there for us on this particular week. At the page 2 of our Post Telegraph, we have at the main section our natural A, where we have 14 pairing number 47, while in our sequence B, 15 is pairing numbers 12. So those are some of the areas we use. We'll be looking at the back page of this paper now, because we have to actually save time so I can get it all the sequence we have, and also check the other journals which we use on this channel. At the back page of our Telegraph, we have the cartoon column at the bottom mid section, while on the right hand side we have the correct corner column where number 15 is pairing number 12. Then at the left hand side we have the good tidings, good luck column where number 20 is pairing number 15. Well, so far so good. This is the much we can take about the Post Telegraph for this particular video presentation. We'll be looking now at the pair of number 39 pairing number 40, and that pair is coming from our Niger record, and I want us to actually pay attention to this pair. These are some of the pairs I've actually used over the years and has delivered, and there are teams in coupon which I actually do believe in, and they keep delivering. Like for last week we had number 40 as a one-backer draw, and we had Aberdeen at away playing while Livingston played host to Aberdeen. Aberdeen is one of those teams in the Scottish division that usually delivers draw. Their match is so tight that they actually played 0-0 for the game yesterday, on Saturday. That is just their true nature. They have a compact game, so in most of their matches, goals are very hard to come by. So I actually knew that match was going to draw. And there are other teams like Preston, and the one I'm going to show us now is involving Grimsby. And those are teams that I actually use on my own for over time. I know they do deliver draws a lot. So now let's go into that Niger sequence to see how number 39 is pairing number 40. For this particular pair, what we're looking at right here in front of our screen is for week 30, 2020. And what are we looking for? We are looking for Team Salford, either on number 40, home or away. We have it for at number 40 away for week 30, 2020. Therefore, if you have Salford on number 40, the next team to look for that will pair that number 40 for that week is Team Grimsby. And we have Grimsby on number 35 home for that particular week, and we marked both as 2 draws. So whenever Salford City sits on number 40, look for Grimsby. If Grimsby is on coupon, the Grimsby's position will pair number 40 for that week, that you must mark 1 draw. So the next week we'll be looking at now is for week 12, 2020. So for this week 12, 2020, we have Salford City at home on number 40 playing host to Forest Green, while Grimsby sits at number 36 away. Therefore, 36 now paid 40, for which we marked number 40 as the draw at the end of the day. The next time we see the sequence, we have to look at week 16, 2020. For those who actually want to learn how to forecast, the training has started earnestly, and we have persons there already whom we are grooming for this current season. In case you want to join them, you can reach out to us. Our WhatsApp number is there. You reach out to us, then we can discuss and see how you can key in. And also those who are interested in the VIP, things are also unfolding in that section as well. Like the saying goes, early to bed, early to rise. You do things early, you start winning early. Now for this week 16, we have Salford City at home on number 40 playing host to Crawley Town. Then we have on number 37 Grimsby playing host to Carlisle. So 37 paired number 40, for which we mark both as 2 draws for that week. So you can see that this team does play 2 at times, plays 1 most times. Then the next time we'll see the sequence again, we'll be looking at week 41, 2021. For this week, we have Salford City at number 40 away, where Tremere played host to it, and we have Grimsby on number 34 home playing host to Bolton. And we paired 34 with number 40, for which number 40 was actually marked as a draw that week. So the sequence is good to go. The next time you'll be seeing it now is for week 6, 2023. So here we are for the week. We have on number 40 Salford City playing host to Crawley Town, while at number 39 we have Notts County playing host to Grimsby. So that is why we say number 39 is pairing number 40 very strongly, and that pair you have seen from our Niger record, which we do believe will put us in winning ways at the end of the day. Then from on the left hand side of this journal, this is our special advance fixture. We have number 31 to numbers 42. That is our League 2 in the English division. Right below that, from 43 to 48 is our Scottish Premier Division, while from number 49 is our Scottish Championship. And the date of play for the matches for this week are the 12th and 13th of August 2023. From numbers 19 to 30, that is our League 1, while from numbers 8 to 18 is our Championship Division, and from games 1 to numbers 7 is our Premiership Division for this week 6, 2023. At the right hand side of our special advance fixture, we have the first column as the treble James column, with game 1 to 14 being forecasted there, and below that is the lotto sequence with alphabet C and Y, and that culminates into numbers 3 and 25. Below that is the shortlist column, where we have 8 games being forecasted there, and below the shortlist column we have the expert trio, where we have 3 digits of numbers 12, 49 and 24 in that list. Below the expert trio we have the high score quiz column, where we have box 1 as number 1 and box 9 as number 49. And that's another thing we'll have to be looking at. We have the first game at this spot as number 1 and the last game as number 49. That is another thing we have to look at in our subsequent video. I believe that's a very strong forecast. Right below that we have the easy column with 4 games being forecasted there. You can see that the 4th game of our easy column, which is number 14, is being repeated to the game 2 or box 2 of our high score quiz as it were. And also we have that number 1 in our box 1 being repeated to the game 1 of our easy column. So these are some of the ways we use in forecasting these journals. For those who are not new to this channel, but in case you are new to this channel, this is how we do it, and get used to it, because these ways they actually do bring formidable draws that put us in profit at the end of the day. If you doubt it, go look at our previous videos. Even for this season, we've been trying and doing our best, and results have been pouring in. Thank you messages have been pouring in as well. That's why I keep giving thanks to all those who are sponsoring these videos, behind the scenes. They are actually making us proud, and it shows that what we're doing is not in vain actually. And those who are also telling us thank you, it goes a long way to make us know that we're feeling people out there. Help us to share this video, that other persons will see them and join to benefit all that you're getting on this channel, because they are all basically free of charge. Next, we'll be seeing our Right On Football fixture during the course of this video presentation. From the right hand side of our Right On Football fixture, which is right on our screen for week 6 2023, we have the first column as the Compiler X selection column, where we have game 1 to 21 being forecasted there, and I highlighted something here for game 9 and 10. You can see that we have number 41 and numbers 14. If you are not new to this channel, you know there was a time we're using number and turning in our local parlance, like they say, but number and its reverse, where we have number 41 and number 14. If you flip the 1 before the 4, that gives you 14 in this case. Then in this case, if you flip the 4 before the 1, that gives you 41. So if you reverse 41, that will give you 14. When they are jammed close together like this, we usually use them as a very formidable pair. In case you are not new to this channel, that is what we did, and we still believe that will still give us a very formidable pair for this week. During the course of our next video presentation, we might be bringing this our way, so sit back, relax, and stay tuned while we'll go into research and bring you those formidable times that this pair actually did us proud. Below the Compiler X selection column is our 5-14 games. We have game 1 to 5 being forecasted there, and if you look at it very well, again, our game 1 is Aberdeen, and the game 2 is Edree. They have something in common, that is letter A beginning both teams. The name of both teams begins with letter A. So we're going to be treating that in the course of our subsequent video, as it were. We'll have the yellow patches as Group A, Group B, and Group C. And embedded in all of those group matches, we have trials embedded in them. Below that, we have the 3 best draws column with numbers 25, 28, and 31. And we can see that from the bottom game of our Group B, which was number 31, is being transferred to the game 3 of our 3 best draws. While also number 40 from the bottom game of our Group A is being transferred to the Super Pair column. So these are some of the games we are going to be forecasting, so you have to stay tuned to that. While number 28 occupying this position as well, it's another very formidable sequence that we're going to be bringing our way. So below the 3 best draws is our 14 box, where we have number 33, and that's the match Bradford City versus Colchester. While below that is our Super Pair column, where we have number 40 pairing number 41. From what we have been seeing so far, it shows that this week is really loaded. I think a lot of us are already excited. Like me, I'm excited. I know great things are coming. We have the Compiler X Compiler X verdict below the Super Pair column, where we have game 1 to 10 be forecasted there. While below that, the last but not the least column in this journal, the front page, is the Compiler Final 4 column, where we have numbers 8, 37, 28, and 15. And something worthy of note again here is our game 10 of our Compiler X verdict column is actually number 6, and that's the match Newcastle, and number 6 is our week number. So we're going to be looking at all of that closely, so we'll get to know what to expect from this journal while we see the back page of this particular journal for this week. At the back page of our Right On Football fixture, we have the Expert Gazette column, where we have number 20 hook, number 26, and we have the key column with number 19 in that spot, and we have the Overseas Pools Compilers Draw Statistics column with our letter A to P, and below each of those letters we have trials embedded in each of them. So that's the much we can take from our Right On Football fixture. You can actually see that a lot is expected of these papers, especially the special advance and the Right On Football fixture. And like the sequence we also showed you from our Niger record, that sequence is very formidable. It's a very strong pair. You can see some of those numbers which are coming from the Niger. We are seeing them in the forecast of these journals, as it were. So now we'll be seeing the banker of number 16, and we'll be looking at week 8 2022. That's the just concluded UK/Aussie season. So that's when we'll be looking at this particular sequence. We'll start from there now. Let's try and pay attention to this particular explanation. It's very simple and straightforward. Whenever you have Chelsea at number 4 home, then you are good to go with your Right On Football fixture. Visit your Compiler X selection column, the game 4, whatever is there. Like we have number 18 for this week 8 2022. You have to mark that digit as your one banker draw for that week. The next time we'll be seeing this sequence was the very next week 9 2022. For the week you have Chelsea at number 4 home. Then you go to your compiler X selection column, game 4. You have Carlisle for that week, which was number 33. You have to mark that digit as your one banker draw. The next time you will see this sequence, we have to look at week 35, 2023. If you have been able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, you may consider subscribing, clicking on that like button, help to share this video to other persons to see them. While place your comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation as you go ahead to win with our digits which we give you. If you look at the week, we have Chelsea at number 4. Therefore, you go to your game 4 of your compiler X selection. You have Derby, which was number 22 for that week. You have to mark it as your one banker draw. The next time we'll be looking at, we'll go to week 45, 2023. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. We are here to answer as best as possible as we can. We have Chelsea on number 4 home. Therefore, our game 4 was Aberdeen, and it was number 9 and it was marked as a draw for that week. You can see that I made mention of Aberdeen a while ago. Here we are with Aberdeen at home, playing host to Hibernia, and it was a 0-0 goalless draw. That is how their matches are. Very dry, drought match. They have a compact team that doesn't like scoring goals and they don't want you to score them. So the next time we'll be looking at now was 2 weeks from this week 45, and that takes us to week 47, 2023. So that week, Chelsea relaxed at number 4, playing host to Newcastle. Then you go to your game 4 of your compiler X selection, where we have Almeria for that week, number 14, and it was marked as a draw that weekend, and it was a scoreless draw. So the next time you'll be seeing this sequence, we have to check week 6, 2023. So here we are for the week. They say good thing comes to those who wait. So if you waited to this time, good thing is here with you. We have on number 4 Chelsea hosting Liverpool. Then our compiler X selection game 4 column, we have Southampton, and that is number 16 for us this particular week. You can actually use number 16 to rotate 39 and 40, and you can as well also visit it with 41 and 14, because though I've not checked that pair thoroughly, but I do believe we used it, and if you remember very well, it was a while ago, but they actually did deliver. So I'm putting my bet on it. I think to still go through at the end of the day. So you can do that, and most times, like I do advise people, if you pile things up, you might get confused when you want to do your bet at the end of the day. You might stake them as they come if you have confidence in what you have seen, or you know you can stake what you have already seen. If it's stakeable, why not stake them so that you don't pile this, so that you don't get confused towards weekend when more games must have piled in and setting confusion all over the place. And I want to say kudos to all those who reached out to ask for the 7 games last week. I'm glad you guys won. Whoever staked on that game last week actually did win, and those who staked on the one backer and the pair, they also won massively. Kudos to each and every one of us, and click on that like button, get subscribed to the channel so you get to see our videos subsequently when they come on board. Help to share this video that other persons will see them, so that they join to benefit all that you're getting on this channel, which are basically free. And also place a comment in the comment section to make us know how you feel about our presentation and how to help us move forward and improve on what we are currently doing for you guys right now. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.